Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my favorite way to apply glitter. You're going to prep your cup as usual, sand, wash, and base coat. And it's best if you match your glitter as close as you can. Okay, that's the best way to ensure that you're only going to need one coat. So I'm using Brite Tone and a Taklon brush to brush on a generous amount. And I find that using the brush just really works best for me, and holding my cup. Now these are just what I have found helps me do this pretty much perfectly every time. So you're going to use about 2 milliliters, and you're going to make sure that it is fully covered. I always go around the cup, and then I do like one last pass all the way around to make sure that there's Brite Tone on every part of the cup. And I prefer to use Brite Tone because it dries a little thicker and it dries slower. I just feel like I get better coverage when I use Brite Tone. So then I hold my cup at an angle and let the glitter fall down the cup. Now I know this is not like earth-shattering method here, but I swear ever since I started doing it this way, I've only ever needed one coat of glitter. Now I should say that's when my base coat matches. I only ever need one coat, which cuts down on the amount of layers that you need for your whole cup. So once you have it covered, you can see that I have full coverage. And you're going to shake off any excess glitter. And you're going to hang dry. I always hang dry when I glitter my cups. You're going to let it hang for 4 hours. And then you're going to, you can use spray paint or the E6000. For this video, I'm going to use E6000, the pump spray. And you're going to shake well before you use it. And you're going to spray a generous amount to your cup. And you're going to let it dry for about an hour. And it's okay if you have some white spots. It's just the glue. It will dry clear. And I always let it spin for an hour because the glue can drip off if you put too much on, so I always spin it for about an hour. And then you're going to flatten your glitter. So I take parchment paper and I roll my cup in the parchment paper and apply pressure to make sure it's fully flat. This is important so your glitter is as flat as can be, so it takes less layers over time. And then you're going to do it again. So you're going to do that again. So you're going to spray, you're going to let it spin for an hour, and then you're going to roll it in your parchment paper, and then you're going to spray one last time. And you can use spray paint for this as well, but then you have to wait 48 hours for it to off gas. So I choose the E6000, and then once I do the total of 3 sprays, I let it dry for about 3 hours. The bottle says 1 to 5, so I do about 3, and it works well for me. All right, now we're ready to build our layers. Because I have a white glitter, I'm going to use Extreme Protection. I normally use just Brite Tone, but I'm going to use Extreme Protection, and you can do this for every cup, to build up my first several layers. So you want to make sure that you get all of your glitter covered, but you don't want to use too much, especially with your whites, because you want to make sure it doesn't get any yellow tint. And if you put it on too thick, you're going to have a little bit of a yellow tint. So you're going to apply about anywhere from like 2 to 4 milliliters, especially on these first few layers. As your cup goes on, it's going to definitely go down to about 2, maybe even 1.5 for your last couple. But make sure you wait 4 hours in between layers at least. And after about 4 or 5 layers, I'll give it a light sand with 400 grit sandpaper, or higher, 600, but nothing lower, 400 grit. And then I will I'll wash it, and then I'll keep moving on. Usually after that first sanding is when I'll switch to Brite Tone if you're starting your cup with extreme protection. Now with the white glitter, I'm just finding that I am having better luck with extreme protection to get started. So I'm going to use that till I'm fully smooth. And then I'll be able to switch, put a decal on, or whatever. So I hope this helps. You can see that I have completely full coverage and I only needed one layer, and that's why I prefer this method over anything else. It just works really well for me. So if you have any questions, please comment below. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share so I can keep this channel up and going for you. Thanks for watching.